All right, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Scott Cuthbert, co-founder of Safepedia, and with me today is Andrea Green, the VP of Account Management for IsoMetrix's software. So, Andrea, did you want to just do a quick introduction for anyone listening today?
Sure, thank you, Scott. So I am Andrea Green. I am the VP of Account Management at IsoMetrix's. I am based in South Africa, Johannesburg, and I've been with IsoMetrix's for 11 and a half years, working with our customers through EH&S, sustainability, and ESG.
Wow. So as VP of Account Management for IsoMetrix's, a major part of your role entails ensuring success of customer implementations of the IsoMetrix's software. So you're obviously very familiar with your customers' individual situations and the challenges that they face when it comes to managing their ESG processes. So in your experience, what are some of the most common issues you're experiencing when it comes to dealing with the ESG processes? And then what has led your customers to seek ESG software solutions?
So I think in light with the global emphasis on ESG reporting, we've observed numerous challenges that companies are grappling with today. These challenges encompass a wide array of aspects, including the diverse number of standards, reporting frameworks that companies may wish to align to or have to start reporting against. So centralizing data has become one of the biggest issues that companies are facing today. And furthermore, ensuring that it's data that is ready, available, and accessible at the centralized locations. This obviously also has its own set of obstacles, and it's precisely in that context that ESG Lumina, as an example, comes into play, serving as an invaluable resource for companies that may be at the inception of their ESG journey, starting to do the reports, or at more advanced stages seeking to centralize data collection, align reportings to one or various standards. As we see, there are, as I said, there are an array of reporting frameworks out there today. So having at their disposal an array of templates containing essential data metrics or data points to collect the right data against standards such as GRI, TCFD, CDP, and others. Resources like this provide an excellent starting point for companies looking to streamline their ESG reporting efforts. I think the automation and standardization of data collection across entire organization becomes quite a challenge for most companies, and ensuring that data quality. So many organizations struggle with the limitations of internal tools, spreadsheets, emails, repositories, and something as seemingly straightforward as capturing a metric in the same unit of measure can become a stumbling block when it comes to reporting down the line. So solutions like IsoMetrix's Lumina step in to provide customers with a means to enhance their confidence in their data, create that centralized location for all ESG related information. A big challenge that we see coming up a lot now as well is the management of greenhouse gas emissions. The task can become quite complex. There's that diverse emission factors, conversion factors required to actually report environmental metrics, especially if companies do also have various regions where they need to report from.
Yeah, wow. And this is obviously a new and emerging area for a lot of organizations. So for those organizations out there that know they need ESG software, but they don't know exactly what to look for or how to even evaluate their options, what type of things would be useful for them to evaluate whether ESG software products will be a good fit for them?
I think when evaluating ESG software solutions, there's several critical factors to consider and to keep in mind. Well, digital transformation is definitely not a novel concept in the business world. So When applying it to ESG data, there's still a lot of attention and effort that needs to be taken into the account. So opting for a software solution that presents an effective means of integrating ESG practices seamlessly into various departments involved in ESG data collection and reporting is essential. So some of those key aspects to look in an evaluation process, definitely starting with user-friendly interface. It's crucial to seek solutions that are user-friendly. They're intuitive, easy to navigate, responsive design. As we know, user-friendly systems allow for easy adoption around the organization. When it comes to compliance standards, frameworks, looking for solutions that facilitate reporting to diverse ESG standards and frameworks. Something as well to take into consideration is templates. Are they customizable templates that allow you to align to these frameworks and potentially also scale your ESG program from there is crucial. The data auditability, ensuring that the data is easy to be audited, paramount. The software should make it very straightforward to verify the sources of information, retrieve, attachments, links, comments associated to those metrics to give context and data confidence. Data collection also when it comes to collaboration. That is something that we've seen with various spreadsheet solutions. Collaboration can become a little bit of a problem, allowing that there can be issues with accountability. So among data collectors, allowing them to interact with other parts of the business without actually compromising the data quality. GHG reporting. Also, the software should provide ease of usability to emission factor libraries. It should streamline how you're able to link metrics to these emission factors and automate the process of getting those calculations, reduces the risk of data integrity and data ambiguity as well. Data security, that has been on the rise lately and a very big evaluation process. And I think organizations are seeking for data security features they can leverage from different systems. So we know there are issues with spreadsheet-based. We don't know who's downloading them, who's sharing them, which version we're working on. So features as data encryption and access control definitely should be considered. So I think those will be the key considerations to form the foundation of organizations when they are evaluating an ESG software solution to obviously find the most suitable for their needs.
Well, that's a great list. I think that would be super helpful for organizations who are just starting their journey or trying to figure out exactly how to evaluate options. But turning to IsoMetrix specifically, why have your customers chosen the Lumina ESG software platform, and what's been their feedback so far in that regard?
Well, IsoMetrix's Lumina has been built on the latest technology. It has a customer-centric approach. So this allows us to easily adapt to changes in the ESG space as this continues to grow and mature. Furthermore, our extensive 25-year presence in the EH&S and sustainability sector underscores the deep experience we have, and it's exemplified by solutions like Lumina. So we've developed Lumina to alleviate the challenges associated with ESG reporting. I think the pivotal task of centralizing and standardizing data collection across multiple locations is effortlessly achieved within our software. This can be realized through automation of data collection, through tools such as forms and our schedulers, and it just instills the confidence in collected data, which is readily auditable as well. In terms of data confidence, our customers have derived significant benefits from Lumina's user-friendly features, including the ability to comment, collaborate, attach files for each collected metric. And this drives also a really high adoption rate from our implementation phase all the way to our customers' end users collecting and reporting on the data, instilling again that data integrity. I think a great thing to highlight is our GHG, built-in GHG calculations and unit conversions. It really complements ESG reporting metrics, effectively eliminating errors. Notably, we've observed a reduction in audit time. It's easier to find who and where the data is coming from. And perhaps more importantly, our customers appreciate the flexibility it offers for reporting from any part of the business at any time, and making that very easy and simple. The overwhelmingly positive feedback has definitely been the user-friendliness of Lumina, particularly in terms of collecting the data, the ease of the calculations being done through the system, but as well the ease of scaling their ESG program, easily incorporating new metrics at any time, incorporating them into forms at any frequency that really allows them to get the right data when they need it, and therefore better reporting.
Yeah, that's great feedback. And I've had the pleasure and opportunity to take a peek at the platform, and yeah, was amazed at how user-friendly and configurable it was, so that you could definitely see how you could scale that with your business versus some more legacy type systems that might be out there. So
definitely.
Naturally, though, not all of your customers are at the identical stage of their ESG reporting journey. So how do you cater to those different stages of maturity?
Definitely. Our customers have started with Lumina at different stages of their ESG reporting. For customers that are starting to look at commencing their ESG reporting journey, it has aided them in centralizing the metrics they have already started to collect to an extent, and growing then their ESG program. So they can find guidance on various metrics required to align to various standards or reporting frameworks, leveraging our standard templates. So they could really start collecting data straight away and align straight into the frameworks such as GRI, UN SDGs, TCFD, CDP, and others. And for customers that have been done reporting for some time, it has helped them to refine their data model, revise where they are in the journey, set targets to metrics they have been reporting on. They can also centralize data, already being collected from various stakeholders, business units, and different systems, and start reviewing that data. But it also has helped them to expedite their strategy depending on their reporting needs and their ESG targets. I think one of the biggest learnings I've taken from working with our customers and our teams on Lumina has been the importance of ensuring that their ESG program is embedded throughout the organization. We have seen that data can no longer be siloed, and this has been one of the biggest success factors when our customers have started reporting with Lumina. From an implementation perspective, because we know they are in different stages of that journey, we work and customize our approach depending on where they are. And especially our customer success representatives, CSRs, are with customers every step of the way, so they can get the full value of what Lumina can offer to their organizations.
Yeah, that's fantastic to hear. I know, again, there's a lot of I don't want to say confusion necessarily, but I think there's a lot of organizations at different stages, and they're really working hard to figure it out. So great to hear that you guys can kind of customize your approach depending on what that customer need is. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was now IsoMetrix has a dedicated customer support team, as I understand it. So how has this been received by your customers, and what are the main benefits which they're enjoying as a result of this dedicated customer support team?
Yeah, so our clients work with their customer success representatives. I think their only mission really is to make our customers succeed in their ESG journey with Lumina. So they have been a very powerful tool on the success of onboarding and adoption of all users. from implementation to go live, hand in hand with our implementation services. So I think being able to have a product expert guiding and assisting on the design, the implementation of their ESG data collection really has demonstrated the ease of post-implementation data and reporting to get that data in and easily reported through our reporting offerings. Our CSRs also work in collaboration with our sustainability specialists to guide on the best way to configure those data collection forms, also providing guidance on emission calculations and the overall use of Lumina for the reporting success. So it has been a highlight to many of our customers to have a CSR at every milestone of the journey. And it just really, makes a trusted relationship with our customers, instilling transparency and the support they need to reach their goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And my experience, and not in the ESG realm, but we're implementing a few different pieces of technology, and when the vendor offers that ongoing customer support, it just makes a world of difference to be able to reach out at any given time and get those questions answered quickly so that you can continue to move forward with your implementation. So I know as a customer how valuable that can be. So finally, what sort of results are you seeing amongst your customers since implementing the IsoMetrix's Lumina, and what are the main benefits there that have been highlighted, and of course, no implementation goes according to plan. So what are some of the challenges you've been experiencing so far?
I think from a challenge perspective, I think that's not only applying to software, it's really the where to start and defining your ESG goals and getting the internal stakeholders that you require for this program to be successful is really important for the success of the adoption, and getting those metrics and the right metrics in so you get the right data out. So I think customers have seen that leveraging our templates to guide them with what metrics they need, what they need to align to, has really helped them to overcome. And then it's plain sailing from them, which has been great. Definitely the benefits we've seen and that our customers are highlighting is how easy it is to automate data collection. As I mentioned before, our forms, the scheduled forms, are a great way of knowing when users need to know what data to collect, when they need to collect it, and by when, which is fully auditable, and easy to view where follow-ups are needed. So ensuring the ease of management of data as well. We've seen through the planning phase of implementation, working out the complexities that were manual before, then they become a breeze. So our customers now have the right data at their fingertips for whenever they need to report. We're seeing that just annual reports are kind of great. We can see what's happening, but we need to see at different stages where we are. Now that the data is centralized, it's easy to draw the reports, as I mentioned. So a very great point to highlight is the equivalency when it comes to one data point linked to various frameworks. It really has helped them and removed the duplicate effort to collect the same data for different reporting frameworks or for standards. So the amount of time now that they have free to focus on their ESG journey is great, because now it's easy to get data reported for various frameworks. As you mentioned, you've seen a little bit of the product, Scott, but our highlight is also part of what we offer as a roadmap. We are focused on enhancing our reporting offering. We're looking at AI-powered anomaly detection. We have already started to introduce that in our import tools. We're looking at additional Scope 3 capabilities. And I think it just highlights the innovative nature of Lumina and the ease of the ever-changing ESG reporting needs. But from what I can see, from what we've heard from our customers, the biggest highlight has been that the introduction of Lumina to their ESG approach has really helped our customers to ensure that ESG is part of every aspect of their business. It's no longer just another report we need to deliver. It is really how our customers are demonstrating that they're doing good business.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent point to kind of accentuate and even end our conversation on today, because it isn't just about producing a report at the end of the day, right? It's about actually embracing these changes and embedding them within your organization. So, Andrea, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. I learned a ton, you know, and I know people listening would learn a lot as well. Takeaways, no matter what stage of your ESG journey that you're on. So again, thank you so much, and thank you IsoMetrix for coming and talking with me and answering these questions.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you to everyone at Saferpedia. It's been great to have some time with you today.
Thanks.